Okay. Hi. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hi, Queen. How are you? Star just had a private reading. I don't know what she has to ask. Hi, Alexis. So yeah, I'm just gonna be on. Yeah. Anyway, I don't even know because apparently if you stay off YouTube for too long, they like don't point out your videos anymore. But yeah. So Queen and Alexis, if you guys have a question, I'd be happy to pull a couple of cards. How are you doing? How is everything going, Queen? How are you, Alexis? To everyone joining us in the chat today. I really need to come on more often because YouTube really changes things when you don't come on often. Let's see. Okay, Queen, why don't you add your name? Thank you, Queen, for making a list. I appreciate it. Why don't you add your name too as well, Queen? I don't think there's going to be many people here today. I found out that when you don't go on post enough, they demote the algorithm. Anyway, okay, so for Alexis and Queen, and maybe Star. Alexis and Queen. What's new? What's going on? It's almost March. Can everyone believe that? Okay. Okay, well, if no one, okay, so Star, Alexis, or Queen, someone drop your question. If you guys have one or something. Okay, Queen, why don't you, do you have something you wanted to ask? How are you? Queen, why don't you go ahead? Because my battery is running low as well, so I really don't want to have to. Wait too long. Oh, hi, Eva. Oh, okay. How are you? I was literally like, feeling Star might come on and happy to see Queen. Okay. Let me do Alexis, then we'll answer something for Eva. And then Queen, I'm going to do you after, okay? So get your stuff ready. Sorry, 1 second, guys. My thing. How is everybody? Is everyone feeling the intuition of the Pisces? Is it Pisces season? Is that what we're in now? Okay. Alexis. Okay. What are Louis' intentions towards our connection? I guess. Okay. So I'm going to do like shorter reads today. It's a slightly different style of reading, but it takes more energy. So let me just explain. What does Alexis want to know? Okay. Yes. Okay. So basically, Alexis, this is going somewhere, but it's not clear to him and it's not clear to you right now. So there's potential in this connection between you and Louise, but whether or not it manifests is not clear because there's some blocked energies and defensive energy, people not speaking their truth to each other. But there is a real connection here that has the potential to be something, which is probably why you're feeling confused. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's the situation, Alexa. Thank you. I'm sorry, but it is a real connection. So what you do in the 3D will be up to you, of course, but there is a real connection. There are real feelings, but it doesn't seem like he knows what's going on, or you, or he's not just taking the action. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. Oops. Oh no, I hope I don't. Okay, 1 second. I wasn't really. It's nice to see everyone. Yeah, it seems like there's some blockage in communication or saying what needs or making the emotions you need. Okay, so Eva, hi, Sila. Okay, so Eva, then Sila, Stars just texting me, and Queen. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Eva. So my reading, what I'm gonna do today is the reads are gonna be a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna put more intuitive energy into them. So hopefully we can, yes, how is everyone? What are your natural strengths? Ooh, Eva. So I don't know why Spirit likes that question. Can you remind me what your sign is? Yes, it has been a while. I hope everyone is doing okay and life's going well for everyone. It's difficult times in the world. Spirit guides. Okay, hold on, Eva. What cards should I be using? Okay, they don't want these cards. Okay. If you know but I don't know if you remember the reading you did for about values, so accurate. Oh wow, really? I remember you had a situation. Well, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that, Eva. I remember you had a situation with a person for sure, and I remember it got kind of deep and heavy. I don't remember the particulars, but I hope it worked out in your favor for your highest good. Libra, Sun, Leo, Rising, Sag, oh, okay. Strengths and weaknesses. Also for future, if you know your Saturn and your Saturn and Aquarius, and if you know, well, Saturn and Aquarius could help. And if you have planets in any of the major houses, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what are her naturals? Oh, I could press charges against them because the detective called me finally, but I don't think. Oh, wow, that's intense. Okay, wait, let me not, if I start reading that, I'm going to pick up on that energy. Hold on. Okay. Oh, hi, Rona, Tina. Just on donations right now. If you want to wait. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. So don't tell me more about that person, or else I'm not gonna be able to read into you. I'm trying to use a different method today, so there's a lot going on in your life right now, Eva. Well, obviously, in the sense there's a lot of energy jumping around you. So this could either be things happening, things coming, your own energy trying to realign with itself, asking questions, getting deeper about things. It's it's all positive, in terms of it's all for your growth and stuff. You're figuring out where to prune away bad things, good things, figuring things out. You're gaining a stronger sense of self. It's not easy. There's going to be slippery spots. There's too many messages. Okay. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I just want to. Okay, so firstly, Spirit really likes that you asked this question. They're like, they're like doing a happy dance that you ask this question. I don't know. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, that you that's how it's good. Oh, it's too many. Okay. Crap. Hold on. I wasn't focused. Sorry. 1 second. My mind was going off to what your Jupiter might be. In this other way that I read, I have to stay really focused. Okay. Issues that are coming up, though, in terms of strengths and weaknesses is one is about fulfillment, responsibility, boundaries. What are responsibilities to yourself versus to others? So these are just themes that are coming up with reference to your question. And balancing some innocent part of yourself with a part that's become too jaded or exposed to kind of the more negative things in life. Might be you have to learning to control something. Okay, let me focus again. Oh, Jupiter and Pisces indeed. Oh, okay. I don't want to get. Okay, so. Okay, 1 second. I might have to go back to the other rereading. Okay, so I think Spirit likes this question of yours because it's like you're taking real steps towards whatever your North Node is. Okay, you're taking real steps towards your North Node. You're taking real steps towards your North Node. Your grace, your expansion, your luck is going to come from the creative side. So creative endeavors, places where you can feel more pure. I don't know what that means, but so when you feel more pure, when you're feeling where you can be more creative, where you can express yourself, whether that's artistically, personally, scientifically, express in terms of expression. I'm not sure if you have a stellium in any of your houses, that will speak potentially to what to work on for better or for worse. Oh my goodness, they're like so excited to ask this question. Okay, please, people. Okay. Okay. Your connection with stability, family, the family you want, children. Something's coming up about children. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so self-expression. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. Okay, so your nature, who you are, your loving sense of self. Oh, your North Node's in the first. What's your North Node? Okay, no, I'm getting off track. Come on, getting back into the astrology. So your loving nature, you have I'm not sure why I'm getting this. You have a sweet disposition or something that's been marred. Like I'm hearing that's been like things have happened that have like taken away some of your innocence or your sweet nature or your belief or faith, your trusting thing or something, but actually those are your strengths, those things that some people have taken advantage of or abused or something like that. I don't mean like abused, like who haven't just who haven't treated it with respect. Those things, and maybe you felt because of things or when people have kind of come onto them, encroach those elements of your aspects of yourself. Maybe it's not that you've hidden them, but you've thought to yourself, maybe you've pulled back. Those are actually your strengths, your natural sense of wonder, where you feel the most free and curious and happy and when you're smiling. So when do you smile? You don't smile as much as you used to, or you do smile, or you're starting to smile as much as you used to, something like this. There's something about practical things that Spirit's guiding you to work on. I'm going to pull from another deck. I just wanted to get an energy read here. Okay, just so you know, something came up about children, but I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem connected to this, but I'm not sure. Things that you need to work on. So I won't call them weaknesses, but like, so things that something about your practicality, about aligning what it is you really want, and the things you know that you deserve and that are meant for you or something like that, that are in your heart space. Figuring out how to see that vision through to the end in a like to okay, even if something seems like a dream or hold on, let me just focus. Hold on, I'm getting a few different things. So sometimes you might have a big vision of things or dreams and like positive fantasies, like something amazing. You have this broad vision of things. And then I'm not sure, I'm getting this message like sometimes it's possible that you might sometimes get in your own way or something like that, and like being like okay, I can see what they're trying to say. Let me just try to get it out into words. Don't undermine your big vision, your hope, and your belief in all these great things that can happen to you because you sometimes think, oh, well, it's not, that's not practical. Because it's like when you think about being practical, like you, like you're not, spirit's guiding you that you're not thinking about practical things in the way spirit wants you to. I'm not really sure what that means. So like, that you can have this big dream and big vision and imagine all these amazing things for yourself and the best things in your life for yourself. And even if they're like egregious and they sound so grandiose, you can still have them. So just, the dream itself is not what's impractical. It's aligning your affirmations, your intentions, your energy with making it happen. That's where they want a little bit of the improvements, so to speak, or that's where you could improve. Do you know what your Venus? I'm getting out driving. I was going to be like, what's your Venus and your Mars? That came through quite strong. Okay, sorry, that's something's good coming for you, Eva. I feel like I'm getting like there's this like crazy, like excited, like fireworks type of energy around you or around this question. And it's like actually almost making it hard for me to like focus on the question. Like it's like a hyper, but like a good hyper, like like when you're like a little kid and you're like really hyper with your friends, like eating candies or something like that. Yeah, it's something about aligning there. It's not even strengths and weakness. I'm talking about aligning your vision a little bit more. Like you have the tools you need. It's about making them work to your advantage or getting them to work to your advantage. There's so like holy crap, there's like so much stuff coming out for you. Yes, okay. Okay, so your natural state of happiness, you have the ability to bring happiness around yourself and to others. You're someone who can actually be very positive. I don't know if you were like that in the past or you haven't been or something like that. Okay, thank you, Queen. Yeah, actually, I'll still be on Eva for a little bit here, so I'll just give me a little bit of time, Siva. Thank you. Yeah, so just 1 second. Unconditional love. You have this ability to love unconditionally. Children, animals. I don't know if you have children, if you want children. There's a nurturing element to you. these are like your positive things. These are the things, these are the natural strengths you have without any effort. But I was getting before, not with these cards, I was getting before that that's somehow been challenged, Eva. Like somehow your ability to be who you were, like when you were, like I'm seeing a little girl, like when someone's like young, like 6 or 7 or whatever, and they're on the like yard, or they're like on the playground, like something about that spirit, like it's still there, but it's challenged, or it's coming back. Maybe it's coming back. Fairness. Standing up for yourself, knowing your boundaries, knowing what's right and what's wrong is for things for you to work on. Believing in your luck, and believing that that you can manifest. I know these are a bit general. Let's see if there's anything specific. Why does this thing keep coming up about like a very like loving spirit of yours? Love. Those who have loved me, who have loved you, have been the better for it. Family, friends. You're giving or something, but spirit's like pointing that out as like a positive thing. If anyone's ever made you feel like something, like if you've ever been in a situation where it's like, oh, and like you've doubted yourself, that's actually your strength. Whatever someone has ever made you doubt is your strength, whatever that might be. Specifics about, it's too many. Oops. This way. Okay, you need to work a little bit more on okay, so Eva, so again, so things you need to work on more is speaking up for yourself. You already know what you need to say, but to speak up for it. Speak up for yourself, or those around you. Again, it's going back to something about who you were, who you've always been. And just letting that come through to the surface. But anyway, things that inspire compassion in you, and things that inspire you into action in a positive way. Potentially not getting too caught up in romantic situations, or so I see kind of what the balance is, what they're doing here. Are you like kind of like just because I don't want to go off astray on a public read, but like a loving, or like a romantic, or that kind of person or something? If there's some balance about that, there's some balance between being happy, finding that equal partner, being able to love what you do and love other people, but also not letting other people use things, not getting caught. It's this fine line between like healthy dreaming and manifestation versus like unhealthy illusion. That's kind of what I'm getting. So it's about, let's see what's here. Well, these 3 came out, although I didn't want, I'll keep them in mind. Let's see. You can help people through your love is how you help people. You can help people get in touch with their feelings. Okay. You seem to have a natural ability with people in some state, like kind of thing. Oh my God, this mother thing, this kid thing keeps coming up. I don't know what it is. They're not giving me much besides this thing. So you have nurturing attributes, mothering attributes. You have an ability to, you are a hopeless romantic. Yeah. You are, okay. So that's very interesting. You know how you just said that? You know how you just said, yes, I am, or I, or I was a hopeless romantic. Yeah, so you see how you said I am or I was? That's the thing. I don't know why they're making it so confusing today. What you was, okay, that's a weird, like I was. That's your strength. The fact that you are a loving, romantic person is your strength. But at the same time, the so-called weakness or the thing you can improve on is doing it in a way that's healthy, that doesn't compromise your boundaries, and where you speak up for yourself. So you can be an engaged, active, hopeless romantic. And the hopeless romantic can also affect things like not just your relationships, but also like, your career or the decisions you make in your life, like being an idealist, right? Like planets, things in the first house as well. Like it's about self-expression, idealism, believing, in things. So your beliefs, that's what I was saying when you said so that's actually your strength to have unconditional love, to listen to people, to honor feelings are your strengths. Something about a nurturing ability, if you are a mother or you are going to be a mother one day, or some kind of a what do you call it? Like a relationship of nurturing, a parenting type relationship that can even happen in any type of situation. You have a natural flair for that. You're able to see farther than other people, and it's like you have all this potential, and yet somehow it's been stunted. That's what I'm getting, is the message that Spirit's coming through with. Like, she has all this potential and she could go so far, and she has all these ideas and and all these types of things, but something about, like, if there's been an incident or memory or something happened which forced you, how you said you used to be your hope, like, so if there are specific times in your life where something's happened that's made you kind of go, okay, they want you to like transmute that energy somehow, like turn it into something else where you speak up for yourself and others who are disenfranchised around you. Oh, maybe helping people could be something as well. I'm also getting a lot of people are attracted to you. Hold on. Holding your vision. There's something about your vision. They're not seeing this as strengths versus weaknesses. They're seeing this as, they're trying to bring you into some kind of alignment. Pushing you towards the arts a little bit, creative things, money. There's some issue again of money. So maybe what you would want to do would require, like in your mind, you feel like what you really would want to do or what you care about might not be possible without enough proper financing and support and stuff like that. So it's more like I'm getting that they want you to solve the problems, like solve the things in front of you versus like you have the answers. Like everything is basically a strength, and anything that is a so-called weakness is something you can solve through your strength. Like it's kind of like if you think your left arm is weak and your right arm is stronger, the point is then just use your right arm to make your left arm stronger, something like that. They're making this really like they're being very hesitant to say, well, like, yeah, she's detail oriented, but no, she's not this, or something like that. Anything specific? Anything specific? Ancestors. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Queen. I'll just Queen of Swords. Sorry. Thank you to anyone who's come in. Okay. You can process change better than other people. Oh, okay. This transmuting thing. You can process change. You can start things. You give other people confidence, whether or not you realize it. What did you say your I'm going back to astrology, sorry. Let me look this up for a second. I'm just going back up the chat for a second. Okay, that's interesting. Actually, your placements are quite interesting. I think your, which may or may not be agreed upon by certain types of astrology, schools of astrology, but in some weird way, I think your Venus and Virgo are sometimes at odds with each other, but I think they can also be quite complementary towards each other. Just depends on how it all works out, I suppose. Your passion, your ability to, you're able to withstand hardships better than a lot of people. Okay, sure, Queen of Swords, thank you. These are your strengths. These are your strengths. So that's for yourself and to help others. Okay, healing. You need to work on healing. So things you still need to work on is healing, forgiving yourself and others potentially, being able to know that you're like I don't get like you don't put yourself first, but there's something about your own wishes and stuff like that as well. But you know, I think you're already starting to make a lot of changes, which is why some of these cards feel a little dynamic. Not always submitting to your passion. So if sometimes not getting too carried away in the moment and the heat of the moment. Okay. So distinguishing between hopeless romantic and innocence and love and like and just purity and inspiration. That's it, inspiration and creativity and just really being like stuff like that versus being caught up in like a physical moment, like in just what feels good. So understanding what feels good from your heart space versus from your just your in the moment, the energy of the moment or something like that. Your moon's in the fifth. That's fun. You have a very interesting chart. I would love to see it. That's really interesting. I think potentially there could also be that because of like that could be that something to do with like yeah, it's about distinguishing like real unconditional love, inspiration, that common human bond, love, the love we have for each other and our friends and just, you know, seeing things on the news versus like kind of that, oh my goodness, like being so caught up and addicted in that feeling of like passion and love. And the thing is, they're so close together. There's such a thin line. That's why it's almost like your, I don't know if you've heard that thing, your vice is your virtue. So in your case, your weakness is really just a different side of your strength. Okay, let's just see, is there anything specific in terms of skills? Is there anything specific in terms of skills? I'm not sure if you meant this in terms of words. Skills. Okay, you're good. Okay, so their spirit is pointing out that you're good at capturing luck when it comes to you, at taking kind of being a little unorthodox when you need to be, like seeing the bigger picture and taking like that leap of faith. Whether or not that's been stunted due to some things, I'm not sure, but you know, it is what it is. Jupiter, what did I forget? So your Jupiter is I know you told me, I'm just going back up. Well, anyway, Jupiter and Pisces. See, it's that similar message. It's that similar message of like your, they're like, girl, do not worry about weaknesses. Just find a way to rebirth your strengths, which have always been your strength, and just let them flow in an adult way, like in a mature adult way or something like that. So your romantic, dreamy, creative, artistic is really pushing towards the arts as well. I don't know what you do or if that's kind of where you'd like to express yourself. And it doesn't have to be like, you know, you're a painter or you draw. It could be anything. Like it could just be something where you feel, I mean, it could be in social work even. Yeah, okay, not over. Yeah, there's, again, it's this, okay, well, I'm glad it's the same message over and over again. It's about just not, yeah, Queen, I see it. Thank you. The unconditional, it's again about boundaries, about understanding your ability to love and see romance and the world around you as separate from being overgiving to people who aren't deserving of it. And being able to communicate that, and not to overgive and to feel that you have to heal other people. Because, you know, you just, by healing yourself, you'll heal other people. That's kind of what I'm getting. But anyway, those aren't really like specific skills like oh, oh, it's a good attention to detail and stuff, but this is kind of like what the messages were for there. Let's see, I'll pull an ancestor card for you, and then anyway, hopefully there's a reason that Spirit wanted you to have those messages. So you have that fire energy in your moon, even in your 5th house. You have this Leo stuff. Igniting your passions is an ancestor message coming out for you here. And that came out also in the Strength with the Tarot as well. So follow your passions, follow your creativity, be true to your kind of loving and romantic sense, the sense that brings you happiness, this part of you that gives you unconditional love. I just heard leveling up. Here's the thing. So you're no longer there's something going on with you right now where you're just like, they're leveling you up a little bit. So the thing is, it's now about, rebirthing some of these things that have felt like shackles or whatever, and turning them into your strength kind of thing. And that's why they're kind of speaking more in this type of way, I think. This mother thing keeps coming out again. Mothers, higher forces, and feel love and comfort. Know that you are loved, you have been loved, and you will continue to love, but do it in a smart way. Do it in a way where you know that you're first. And you have to have trust in spirit and higher forces, as well as the ones yourself. Trust your intuition and your passions more. Your intuition might come through when you smile, when you find yourself happy. When maybe your cheeks get a little warm when you smile or something like that. When you're happy. You might catch yourself in moments of happiness and hold yourself back or something like that. I'm not really sure. But just give in to those things that are positive. Don't go to dark. Don't keep away from dark things. Only let the light, the pure things come in towards you. There'll be a transformation in this winter, in this period of hibernation is where transformation happens. You're able to transmute things in that period, in a period of quiet. It's a weird thing. It's like this combination of inspiration and like fire engagement with like this solitude of like a winter vibe. I don't know, you have now that this is kind of a very interesting personality. I'm not really sure. Okay, but that's what I have for you, Eva. That wasn't specific things like they are good with numbers, but hopefully that message made sense and will find its purpose to you. Okay, thank you guys for waiting. And I'm glad everything worked out with that person. That's important that it did, and I'm sure things will continue to go in the right direction when you speak up for yourself as well, right? I'm just updating the thing. And something, maybe that experience itself has been a little bit difficult in terms of your attitudes and stuff towards love and romance as well. Maybe look at. Okay, Thank you. Oh, I've been down on myself for being too nice, for giving. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. See, even actually, like what you just said is almost confirming what Spirit just said, which is that that's why Spirit was just like, they were like, they liked this question. They were just like, just tell her about like love and kindness, love and kindness. And they were just kind of going through that all that way. So yeah, it's going to be a process, but keep working at it. They have your back. That's why they gave you this kind of confirmatory message. Yes, don't be down on yourself and your strength. Those are strengths. Read more. I mean, obviously you seem very well versed about your chart, but look into that a little bit more and see like ways, like how to like embrace your North Node and stuff like that a bit more. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you, you guys. Please come back and update me again. I'm glad that things are working out there for you. Okay, thank you, Sila, for reading. Yes, I remember, Cheyenne. How are you? Yes, I remember that you were an earth sign too, but it was Anthony, right? Let me just Anthony's current feelings for you. There was two different guys in your energy, right? Well, up here, I think those ancestors. Sea Love, Taurus. Let me update my charger. Okay, I'll pull these cards and I'll go get my charger. I was trying not to do that. Okay, thank you Queen Santa. Okay, yes, I will check. There's multiple energies around you. Those are what I'm doing. Oh, Jesse, I was just like, but you know what's funny, Sea Love, is like that wasn't something I remembered. It's more something I felt. So that must mean you're either in Jesse's energy or Jesse's in your energy or something's going on there. What does Sea Love need to hear about Anthony? Is something stalled between you and Anthony? Something. I don't know. It's not usually how I take it, but okay. The cards fell out a little different than I usually take them, so I was hesitating. But let's see. Let's just go with it. Something was stalled. Oh, Jesse. Okay. Okay, let me watch the time. Hi, Alpha. How are you? Yes, thank you, Queen of Swords, for asking. Those are nice collection of emojis Queen of Swords has there. Okay, Jesse came back. Okay, Jesse came back. That's why. Okay. Sea Love. Yeah, I just updated the title to say lists closed, but hope you're well, Alpha. Okay, this Jesse thing, or Jesse. See, oh my God, I was thinking of Anthony, and I said Jesse. Ugh. It's like when your hair is wet and it's like stuck to your head after a shower, and you just can't it's feeling a little bit confusing. Okay, something's going on with Anthony. Has there been some has something stalled, or there's been some he's emotionally withdrawn, or someone is withdrawn? Alpha, I've technically closed the list, but if there's time at the end, for sure I will pull you a card. Absolutely. Okay. Sea Love. Okay, there's kind of a lot of different energies here on the Anthony thing. There's a little bit of this person still cares about you and thinks about you and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time they're kind of emotionally checked out. So I'm not sure what's going on in that situation. He's stressed out about something. Either he has stuff going on in his own life, or he's not sure about how to come towards you, or oh wow, okay. It feels like something it feels like he's like kind of been hurt by something, or he feels that he's hurt you or something like that. Okay, I pulled my energy back from Anthony, and now he's all of a sudden oh, okay, come on, more communication than before. I told him I was with someone. I don't think he got the hint. Oh, this is interesting. You know what, Sea Love? This is like your guys' energies are all very entangled right now. Like, well, obviously I'm reading for you. But how when I was shuffling, I said, is there someone else? And then you said yes. And even when I pulled this out, this card fell out differently and I couldn't tell who was who. And as this challenge about someone being withdrawn, and it's you who's withdrawn, but it's very much pointing out there's pain and there's hurt and there's withdrawn energy. So all three of you are like energetically kind of like up in each other's like business. Let's see, let's get some clarity though on what they think. So basically there's some that it's not mirroring in the traditional sense, but there is some reflective energy, meaning what you're feeling is bouncing off what he's feeling, which is bouncing off what you're feeling, and then your feelings about Jesse's coming in. Like there's a little bit of that going on. But let's see, you're trying to listen to your intuition, you're wondering about the future, you want to be a bit protective of yourself with reference when we asked about Anthony. So okay, he does have a lot going on in his life. Okay. He's not really sure what's happening anymore. He's feeling a little like he's like worried, like even though you said he doesn't get the hint, I think in some ways he's like feeling a little bit overcome by this. To him, this is like a sudden change in the energy between you guys, and he's like a little bit taken aback by that. So you even have that coming up after, and he's trying to relax into understanding what's happened, what he lost with you, but at the same time not entirely sure. He's trying to process all of this. He's trying to understand if you are like what you really mean. Do you mean what you say, or something like that? He might try to use words like to try to convince you of one thing or another, like be like, oh well, you don't know what you're thinking, Sea Love. Like, no, you don't mean what you're saying, or something like that. He might be again, not in a way where he's trying to control you, but in a way that he's just trying to be very persuasive, even energetically or something like that. You're really trying to hold yourself together here. Okay, I think that there's a lot of overwhelming energy actually for you. I think you're doing at least Spirit's pointing out you're doing a decent job of like kind of contained, like you're trying very hard to steady yourself and keep yourself toward like keeping yourself together and holding yourself in place, but it's like kind of rattled you a little bit. You don't want too much outside external disturbance and perturbations to this. There's some loss of hope or faith in the connection from Anthony's perspective. This is coming up again. Yeah, he wasn't expecting you to he wasn't expecting you to do what you did, and he's kind of not sure how to fix it. But he has like a layer, like a bravado. Like his outside layer is like, yeah, totally, I know how to do this. I know how to fix it. But inside he's just like, crap, I don't know how to fix this. And he's teetering between taking action to being like, why do I care? Why should I go after her? This kind of thing. This might stem from like personal issues or something like that. What you mean to him, or vice versa, or you haven't expressed something of that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. He's starting to realize a little bit more. Like he sees how good, like how he sees a lot of potential between you and him. But at the same time, he's just like not sure. He's not sure how to interpret what you said. Like he thinks that if he just kind of like keeps giving you, like if he mans up and he's trying to think about things you said and how to man up. I don't know, I'm using the word, like man up and be that person that you need him to be. He's wondering if it has to do with like money and resources and the kind of like man or husband he could be and stuff like that. He's like kind of like throwing all sorts of options at the wall and seeing what sticks right now. How does he perceive? Okay, you guys are energetically connected. He senses that you, or he believes, rather, see love, he believes, I don't know, you'll know if this is right or not, he believes that you're like, he's aware that you're not pushing him away. He's aware that you kind of don't want to engage him, like you don't want to do a tit for tat thing with him. But at the same time, he feels like you're not entirely sure what you want either. And he's feeling that you're being too logical about this, and he needs to break through in terms of like the heart or the passion side of things. Like there's some sweet spot where he knows he could kind of melt your heart, get through your defenses, and he's trying to figure that out. Oh, I love you, right? But I'm not sure if you meant it as a friend or what. Yeah, there is strong friend. Oh crap. Okay, I have to just run and grab my charger. 1 second. Or else I'm gonna lose this whole thing. 1 second. Let me just go grab that. 1 second, guys. Hi. Sorry about that. I was thinking that I'm not gonna need my charger, and then I do. Just go back. Okay. Okay, sorry. So this is for see love. So just starting that, or not starting. Perceives you. Yeah, look, I was just gonna ask if the feelings are what you're just saying. They're not just friendship. It doesn't look like it's just friendship. It could be that he's not sure. He could be protecting himself, or he's wondering. He's just the friendship is there. There's more there. Okay, let's see. Something's okay. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Some problem with communicating and like what he's trying to accomplish. I don't know if he has other people as well. I'm gonna pull from the folder. 1 second. Ugh, sorry, I just stubbed my toe. Yes, and I think you should probably ask him that if you get a chance, because I think you're in like your energy is open to being a little bit more like your higher self knows it'd be good for you to get that clarification. Oh, I know which deck I want. Sorry, I got the deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Okay, he can feel something's changed. His feelings for you, it's hard to gauge. Yeah, I was trying to ask if his feelings for you, does he have romantic feelings for you, or is it just friendship? I'm not getting that it's just friendship. No, I'm not getting that. But exactly in terms of like what effort he's putting into the long term isn't clear, and what triggered him to communicate with you more only when you pulled back. Spirit's pointing to, no, he does see something with you. Something, this is almost like kind of a, like, I don't know if he's been down on himself in terms of his own ability to have relationships and be in love or whatever, and then how things have gone with you. He's kind of like, ah, man, I told you, like he's telling his buddies, like, yeah, I can never do this kind of stuff right. But I don't know, it's like weird. Like he has a lot of confidence and ego, but at the same time, he's a little bit like he's unassured and stuff at the same time. Oh, he does have energy. So, okay, so that might explain. I was asking what the challenge was. Let me see. Like it could be a person who's just trying to keep his options open, not because he's like trying to be a player, but just because he's scared about committing to one option and he's scared of losing out. So he doesn't want to lose you, but at the same time, he can't really commit to you or something. That's not very, this is me for great, right? Like that's not, because that just keeps you on. I think the advice is going to be, yeah, he just can't take this leap of faith towards you. Is that not corner him, but like, you know, you need him to like speak up and be like, these are my terms and this is what I need. And like, can you or can you not? Are you capable of that, sir, or not? Like kind of thing. Go from this different deck. Yeah, he himself doesn't really know. Like, so I don't think he's like purposely playing you or anything like that. What is happening? But he is indirectly playing you by not being clear. But there are feelings there. Don't think that there are not feelings there. I wouldn't feel that way. Oh, my friend neighbor said they see him passing by his house. Oh, why? Yeah. What was? Oh, the recommendation. Oh, I'm going to use this deck. I wasn't going to. Okay, so there needs to be some communication. Yeah. So Spirit's Spirit's telling you to trust your intuition, of course. You know, whatever you feel. But you said yourself, you were like, oh, well, I should have asked him what he meant by that. But that being said, it's not just about what he means, but what he can show in action. So say if you ask him, hey, like when you say you love me, does that mean like more than friends or whatever? And then like he needs to back that up. Like it can't just be like he says that and then again he's like with whoever he is. Like get your questions out, but also like figure out like where he stands in the 3D in terms of what he's willing to give you. Oh, I asked him 2 months ago and he said he was ready to settle because he wants to. Maybe you should, I just got this, that maybe you need to communicate to him, say that it's like, it's not helping you to communicate with him when you know he's not ready to settle. Like I'm hearing the sense of like, it's important to be like really just transparent, like just say say what needs to be said kind of thing. Okay, I know he does. He can't decide. Yeah, so he's not lying to you when he says he's not ready to settle. But then you need to be like, well, if you're not ready to settle, then you know, you can't be talking to me all the time, or else I'm going to have to block you, and I don't want to block you, you know, that kind of thing. Or if you feel like it could be beneficial for you to block him for a little bit, that could be an option too. Sorry, I was just getting something and then it went away. Let me touch these dumb cards. I don't want them. Okay. Yeah, it's something about settling, like, okay, so you're not ready to settle with me, then why are you communicating with me? Like, yeah, like it's the thing, and like put him in a corner, like make him answer. Advice. Okay. Advice is cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. Full moon, embrace the flow of life. I think what that's kind of speaking to more is just about, and we've opened up to change at the bottom of the deck. Like I'm feeling it's a little like just, you know, let things like he's like he's showing you what he's capable. He's showing you that he's communicating with you while telling you that he can't settle. And so clarify what you need to clarify, and then just go with the flow and make the decisions you need to make. But make sure that you've been able to say what you need to say. Oh, you blocked him for a while, then that they started communicating with them more. I wanted to spend nights together. Well, that's the awful thing to say, is that he's appreciating you now when he's not. I'm hearing that this is not someone. Anthony is not someone who's going to like, this is a pattern. He's not fully off this pattern yet. Like he could do this again. Like you guys could get close again, then he'll pull away again. Like, so you need to figure out how. Like, I don't feel like this is someone that's been awakened by this thing about you pulling your energy back. I mean, yes, he has emotions for you. But he doesn't, like, what, when people say, oh, I'm in love with you, what does that mean? Like, what is love? Love isn't about like love is hard and it requires effort. It's not just you like to look at the person beside you, right? So I'm getting again that you need to corner him. You need to like make him answer and address the things you need. And it's going to be uncomfortable. I can already feel like your energy is a little uncomfortable about that. And so is his. You're both not comfortable with that. It doesn't have to be mean or rude, but it has to be that if you really love me, then there's something like that. It's like Spirit's guiding me to the point that your way of communicating, like you're not, like you guys aren't confrontational, but you guys need to be able to speak about the issue even with kindness, kind of thing. We also have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy and overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. We have also open to change and cool your emotions. I think whatever's going to happen is that things are going to be, weird. At the bottom of the deck, we have in the flow. And here we have the flow of life. Things are going to be changing. Your situation with him will change. His situation with other people are going to change. What's happening with you and Jesse, like everything's like up and down, and you have to start riding that wave for your benefit, and your benefit, not in terms of being uncaring to other people, but making sure that that your concerns and needs are taken care of in a way that you're not feeling, that you're not feeling out of your element, kind of stuff. So so Spirit's like kind of like being like, sit back and enjoy the ride a little bit, but they want you. But I also felt from the previous cards that Spirit feels also that you're kind of well positioned, like you're getting to a good space where you're going to be able to handle the flow, but get ready for the ride, like get ready at the theme park at Six Flags, you're about to, like, the roller coaster's about to go down or whatever, and it's going to happen, but you can maintain your demeanor, know what you want, and go through it. I think that it's about and something about drawing boundaries. That didn't come up here in the thing. I'm just going to pull one of these for you. 1 second. Okay, guys, all these ancestors of sea, they want you to be happy. They want you to be happy. They want you to be happy. They don't want you to have to worry so much about things, like something like that. They just don't want you to worry about stuff. Okay, So here's the card for you. Oh, trust. Okay. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So we've gotten a few things. It's not quite transformation. Well, from his side, he is a lot of that, but there's a little bit of like going with the flow and being open to change, in the sense that transformation and change are similar. It's again asking you to kind of like sit back, enjoy the ride, trust the process. But you know how it says once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform? Here's the thing. Maybe Anthony does care about you. Maybe he sees a future with you. But at the same time, he's only been triggered to be able to be there for you when, you know, when you pulled your energy back. So like accepting the situation is kind of being like, it is what it is for now. But just so you can sleep at night, it's about letting, you know, communicating that to him. So at least you know that you put everything out on the table. Also, I just got, okay, I'm going to go, but I just got one thing. Hold on. Okay, so I won't go into this now, but I just got this message just came through very quickly. It's like Spirit's like, but do you want Anthony more than you want Jesse? Like Spirit's asking you to do a deep dive into like, why do you care that Jesse's communicating with you more? Do you think you love, or you could love Anthony more than you love Jesse? Something like that. They're asking you to take a deeper look at that. Like, what are the binds that tie you and Jesse versus what are the binds that tie you and Anthony? A very sober look, I'm hearing, taking a sober look at it, deciding what's best for you. Who has bangs? Somebody has bangs. Or does someone have heavy bangs? A child or you, or they're going to get bangs? Or they've thought about bangs? Or wait, is a bang symbolic about not seeing something? Could be something about not seeing something. Sorry, I'm sensing something. I just want to get the sense even. Okay. I'm with Jesse. Yeah. So I think so that that just came up at the very end. So maybe that's why Spirit brought that up, because Spirit's like wants to like wants to make like, so what's happening here? Okay, there's me. I think they want you to examine that question in a little bit more detail about why this person has a pull on you. Maybe that's going to help give you some answers about the need to clarify Anthony's emotions towards you, something to do with that. Yeah, they want you to examine why there's that pull. And I don't want to mess up anything with Jesse and Anthony and I are going to be. So obviously, I mean, tarot can only like, I have seen that it can tap into current energies and stuff, but the proof is in the pudding. So you need to be straight up and be like figure out and don't. Oh, I just saw this quote hook. Don't rest your hopes on what if. Like if like Anthony, you need Anthony to know what it is you need and expect. And if he honestly tells you, well, I really care about you, but I can't commit, then you tell him what that means. They don't want a waiting energy with you. They don't want you to wait. You know what was really weird? If his feelings were true towards me, so I can figure the whole direction I need to go. Well, and I think what we saw was with his feelings towards you is that he's a little bit, it's like, yeah, he has feelings towards you, but is that enough? Yes, he has feelings towards you, but where's the action, right? You have to pay attention to the actions, just not the words and stuff like that. What's interesting, see, love, just before I go, I pulled from the lovers. Where the heck did I just put those? The heart cards for you. But this one was at the bottom on the other side when I didn't shuffle. So I just picked this one up. And the bottom of it Just it says, look deep within your heart and you'll feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Now, I don't think that's Anthony or Jesse. I think that's just speaking to the fact to look deep within your heart and you will find an answer to like who's really what you should pursue and where you should, start the home, the hearth, like where should you light your home fires or something like that. In your case, I'm like, yeah, it's very much like don't hang your hat on a hope. Like it's not, you have responsibilities. I'm hearing things matter. I'm trying to understand what the bangs were, like the haircut bangs were about. I don't know if that's about not seeing things. Eyes, pay attention to the eyes. Yeah, stop looking for clues. Okay, yeah, just like ask, be upfront, try to get the answers, and this person does care about you and have feelings for you, but now it's more than that. It's not enough to just know that they have feelings for you. Yeah. I'm sorry, Siwa, that's pretty complicated. I hope things improve and get better for you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. I appreciate it. I do think that, though, it's just whoever is able to really be who you need them to be and who's for your best and your health. That's the situation. Yeah, no, that might be symbolic. Sometimes I get stuff that's symbolic and I like understand it like 5 days later. But I'm just trying to. It could be something about seeing something for what it is. I think it has something to do with that. But yeah, I feel that you're protected right now, so things will work out for you in your favor. So, but you're gonna have to ride the wave a little bit, like we saw. Sorry, 1 second, guys. My computer's doing something weird. Thank you, and Sea Love. I really do hope things work out. Sorry, I can't see my screen. 1 second. I can't see my screen. I can see it. Okay. Okay. Oh, my chat's too. Thanks. My question is. Oh yeah, Alpha. Yeah, if at the very end I can pull you a thingy for sure. Santa P. Thank you for waiting, Santa P. Best of luck, Sea Love. Thanks. My question is, what does my supervisor feel towards me? I have a crush on him, and I wonder how he feels. Do you have signs, Santa P? Like your horoscope sign or his horoscope? Yeah, sure. I didn't mean to see him. Wait, did you say him? Yes, him. You said him. Okay. Do you know what your person's sign is? Yeah, no, Alpha. Actually, I closed lists because I didn't have my charger. Let's see how I get through this stuff. Spirit guides, angels, answers, Scorpio, Sag. Okay, these are sun signs, Aries. I know I'm already on so long ago. If we finish early, Alpha. Yes, thank you, Queen. We'll. Okay. I do plan to come on. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Focus. Santa, Alpha. Sorry. Aries, Scorpio, we both cusps. I'm an Aries, Pisces. Oh, you mean a sun sign cusp? Or do you mean a house cusp? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. So technically, I'm sure you guys know that Santa, but technically, like the serious astrologers, they don't believe in cusps in the sun sign. But if the degree of your sign is really within maybe 1 degree, so if you're within less than 1 degree, Aries on the Pisces or something like that. But anyway, these astrologers are weird. Okay, doesn't matter. Point is, spirit guides, Santa needs to know what's up with this supervisor of hers. Okay. so you're both curious about each other. I'm getting, it's hard to read, like I've been a bit more able to sense stuff lately, but it's weird because I am not, your Scorpio Sag is a little hard to read. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. They are curious about you. I don't know what kind of but something about the situation you guys work in is somehow relevant. Meaning sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter, like, you know, what the connection between someone and like whether someone works at McDonald's or whether they work, you know, at the United Nations. But here, there's something about the situation that is relevant to the question. So I'm not really sure what that means. Yeah, I know, Queen. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, I'm just trying to get a read on this 1 second. He's hard to read. I can't get through his energy. He's curious about you. He's waiting and watching what you're doing. Like, meaning if you talk to him or you come up and you, like, sometimes you flirt with him or something like that, he's, like, paying attention to that. He does like you. I want to say that he does like you. He has, well, he can certainly sense that you have a crush on him. So I'm just trying to figure out if it's reciprocated. It's mostly your, I can feel your energy, Santa. Like, I can feel how much of it, like you have a crush on him, like that kind of thing. I can feel that. And I can feel him basking in the crush. Even if it's subtle, like even if it's, there's something about work here. There's some reason that having a crush on him or liking each other is complicated. So obviously, I'm assuming, so you guys work together. Yeah, like I can feel, like I'm like this. I'm feeling like I'm pulling your energy, and it's like that really deep, intense, like I have a crush on him. Like that's why I said it. Like, yeah, I don't know either. He must be very seductive. There's some reason that having this crush or this connection or relationship is complicated by your guys' circumstances, by the nature of how you guys interact or work together. Oh, okay, you are very attracted to this guy. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know, something about the type of work you do. You don't have to say anything on the public live, but like, do you know what I mean? Like sometimes, say if two people are school teachers, it's a different dynamic than if two people are like, I don't know, like soldiers or something. I'm not really sure. Like again, I'm purposely picking very random things to say it, but there's something specific about the context of how you guys work. Oh, this must be his energy then. Okay, something about his. Yeah, I just got that. I can get that you find he has sex appeal. Santa. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let me focus. But there's something about the work environment that is something specific to the nature of what you guys do, or his perception of what you guys do, that is relevant to him. And you said, like, well, obviously you told him you wouldn't. Yeah, it's a good question. Queen of Swords asks, is he single? These cards are all over. Okay, let me pick a deck for him. we'll stick with it. Oh, that deck's upstairs. Okay. I'll go this one. Okay. I'll be honest, he's like a bit of an impenetrable force. Like your energy is really strong and his energy is very, it's not, he has a very strong, okay, here's the thing. I can sense this guy has a very strong energy, but it's like very contained. It's like steel armor. It's like someone inside of like a locked fridge. Like he's not easy to read. And specifically in this situation, he's not easy to read. Okay, this person is they're guarded about the situation. They're guarded about the fact that they know you have a crush on them. The second time this came up. This is not a good idea from their perspective. Oh, he's not single. I can't read him either. Oh, he's picked up. Oh, okay, yeah, Queen. So Queen of Swords picked up. Yeah. So she picked up on the partner, and what we have here is coming up twice, the Three of Swords. Yeah, like this is the guardedness. He likes the fact that you have a crush on him. And he does, like, he finds you entertaining. Like, I mean, like, he's like someone who's like, he'll be like, oh, let's see what Santa's going to do today, that kind of thing. He tries to probably brush it off. He probably does. He is probably kind of attracted to you. But as Queen said, and as we're picking up here, he doesn't think this is a good idea. Okay. Yeah. You know, and he might be the type of person who has other people who have crushes on him as well. Like, so he might, I don't know, like he might, I don't know how serious his relationship is with his girlfriend or whatever, or partner, but I feel like he has other people who are interested in him too. Like, so not just his girlfriend or his partner, and not just you, but there's other people too. This dude he has a lot of attention. So he gets female attention. He gets female attention. So he has a lot of female attention. So, but the question is, does he like you? He does like you. But what we want to know, like, I mean, what I'm assuming you want to know is, like, does that mean action, right? Takes work seriously. No, he's someone who generally abides by his more, like, he's not someone to like purposely screw people over, F them up. Like, he's not going to mess up situations or hurt people's feelings. Like, he's not some kind of, you know, like, you know, he revels and he enjoys the fact that women really like him. And maybe, I don't know if what he's done in his own life to pursue that, but I think push come to shove, he respects boundaries. So in terms of, like, yes, he knows you have a crush on him. Yes, he kind of likes you, finds you interesting, but he's held back for a variety of reasons, and primarily which are really about him, which is that he's just someone who likes to believe he follows a code of ethics. Or he has some other bigger vision. I don't know how old you guys are, if you're like young or something like that, but like, or a little bit, like, he still has things he's focusing on, like, to accomplish. Like, he his focus isn't really on relationships, like even his current one, maybe, to be honest. His energy. So yeah, he has a lot of female admirers, but like that was very clear. That deck. Well, it's those Scorpios, right? The Scorpios get you all the time. You find out his moon, find out his Mars. That'd be crazy with like a triple Scorpio. So let me just see. Okay, if nothing else mattered. Okay, so I was just I was asking a little bit like if, oh my goodness, he's a Leo Mars. Okay, anyway, Scorpio and Leo Mars. He doesn't seem he's into commitment. Yeah, I get that too. Relationships are just not his thing. He gets a lot of female attention. He's not like, it's not that he's respectful. Like, I mean, he's not like, he's not some toxic, dangerous person or anything, but he revels in it. He gets a lot of attention. He likes it. And that's his thing. It's just not the time in his life right now. So I was asking if nothing else mattered, just like, could you just give me a snapshot of like how he feels about Santa? Like, so he is curious about you. I also thought he thinks you might be a lot of work. I don't know what that means. Like he thinks you're a lot of work. He does think he is intrigued by you. You have piqued his interest. This is if nothing else mattered, and if he was actually, interested in like if he doesn't seem that interested in his own love life. Let's put it that way. Oh, he said that to you? I heard that loud and clear. I heard like she's a lot of work. Okay, so this is yeah, he's curious as to what. Okay, so again, if nothing else mattered, and he was like more interested in the concept of like relationships in general, he's curious about. He wonders like what is under like who you really are. He thinks that maybe he hasn't gotten to the depths of you yet or something like that. But I feel like he might feel that with other people too. Like that might be his thing. Okay, Sandra, I gotta say this, just because it keeps coming up, and if I don't say it's gonna, but I think you both have, that physical attraction for each other, and I think the fact that you feel that way towards him almost makes him feel that way towards you, because he almost likes the fact you feel that way towards him, which gives him like a bit of a boost, and then he turns it back on you. And he's probably thought about that with you, but he probably thinks about that with a lot of people, but also with you. Okay, a lot of work. So I had to say that in. I'm not really sure that you're a lot of work. She'd be a handful. She's a lot of work. Like he finds there's something like he finds you like it's kind of like this, like the thing he finds annoying about you is the thing that he could potentially like about you. Like maybe, I don't know, if maybe you're hyper or you're too sensitive. Like these are just examples, but then he'll be like, oh, she's hyper, or oh, she's too sensitive, or oh, she has a temper. But oh, I think it kind of like, I like it also, that kind of thing. Again, too much work, responsibility, too much effort. You're too much effort. This is personally, not in terms of work, like not in terms of you working for him, like not as a employee or something, but like if he were to be friends with you outside of work, or if you guys were to ever, this isn't a situation where nothing else mattered, because right now in the real world, he has other things on his mind. But that you're a bit of like pleasing you would take a little bit of work. But when people just say that, this means that they're just not up to one's standard. But anyway, he feels that you guys have different styles, like how you would resolve conflict, or how you would resolve passion or arguments. He thinks you guys are very different. Okay, temper. Yeah, I got temper. I got hyper. That's when I was saying hyper. Like he's just like like I'm hearing like calm down. So you said you have to tone down that, yeah. So I think he's extending that a little bit. So when he does think about, oh, here's this girl, she really likes me, and when he lets his mind wander to that, he thinks about the fact that you have this temper. He extends it to other things. He's just focused on other things, basically. How does he feel? Oh, okay. So like kind of like Queen of Swords was saying, I think does he either tries not to talk too much about his, like, I don't know, something about, so his connection's showing up right now. He doesn't want your crush to like get out of control. He doesn't want your crush to get out of control. I don't know what that means. I guess you're a bit unpredictable to him, so he just doesn't know what to make of it. Yeah, okay. It's being a closed book again. Okay, so finally comes here. Okay, so he this current whatever relationship he's in now, I mean, he's good with it for now. He's good with the relationship or girlfriend he is in now. But he also has a lot of female attention, and he doesn't like to be flustered. He likes it when things are like, he likes it when he's, in control and he's the one calling the shots and, asking the deep probing questions. He doesn't, anyway. I think for right now, these are current energies. Okay, Santa. So for current energies, he thinks it's just you guys work together. It's all good. There's something, again, whatever it is you guys do, like, you have to focus on your day-to-day, the day-to-day tasks, the day-to-day goals, got to stay on top. He supervises other people. Like he has other responsibilities besides you. I don't know what that means at work. Like, so, he has things to look after, stuff like that. So that's just really where his focus is. Oh, yes, but he is attracted to you. He is attracted to you. Oh my goodness. I don't feel like, again, I don't know how old you guys are, but you're not energetically, you're not like that old. Like, meaning even his relationship, even though he has a meaningful relationship, like, this is someone who's just like running his own ship, who gets a lot of female attention. Not just from a significant other. He gets other female attention. He could end his relationship and he'd still have like 3 other people who would be interested in dating him. So it's just about him. It's not about even you're 30. I don't know. He doesn't feel like he's not sure. This is just him. He's not sure yet if he wants to settle down. I don't know. But he's hard to read too. Energetically, he's not enjoying us reading for him. Like, he's like, you have enough, you may leave now. It's like, okay, let me get you an advice card. He's polite though. Like, he likes to be in charge. Yeah, he is interesting. I can sense that he's interesting. He likes his mysteriousness, a part of it. What's an advice? Okay, this one? Okay. No. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Santa for Santa. I haven't heard. Oh. These fill out. I wasn't going to take them, but should I take them? Okay. So these fill out. I was asking for advice for you, and so we got lighten up. Yeah, I can feel he's polite. I can feel like he's just like, okay, you've had your reading, or his spirit guides, and they're like, You may go. Okay, light quarter, sorry, last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. First quarter moon in Aries, which is you step into your power. And last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. I think there's a little bit of, this is related to this situation with him, but it's just kind of like saying, this is feeling very intense. So just, take it as is, take it as if you have a crush on this probably handsome or cute guy, and, don't, keep going as long as it's fun and it's healthy for everyone involved. Don't, yeah. So yeah, just don't let it get to you too much, if things don't pan out the way, enjoy yourself, have a good time at work, have a good time with your friends and colleagues, but also take care of yourself. This makes me also see, I just felt this hit, but it's something about there's a reason also beyond the fact that this person has smoldering energy, having this crush and having these feelings again, take the good side of that for you. Like if that's helping you heal or feel a part of something, yeah. So there's something you yourself, Santa, you just need to there's something positive in having this crush on him that's just helping you feel like what it's like to have a crush on someone again, to know that the potential of, flirting or having someone be interested in you or liking you and stuff like that. And to just, and if there was something, it sounds like cliche, but if there's something in your past, maybe there's something here that's going to help you be able to be a stepping stone to something else. I do feel something a little bit about the past energy in your own love life with this make time for self-love thing. Like it's about not getting too wrapped up in him, but there's also something about you there. Like something, there's some reason that spirit is saying that. Oh, okay, yeah, 17. That's a movie, 17 again or something. In that case, so maybe that's taking you back to maybe again, which is kind of been a theme tonight, is a little bit like recapturing your innocence. Like maybe, difficult things have been maybe as you move forward now this year, if you do a deeper dive into your astrology and for terms of what this year means for you and your North Node and stuff, but maybe it's talking about how Spirit wants you to embrace things moving forward or something like that. They're wanting you to recapture this feeling of feeling young and feeling totally obsessed and crushing on someone and thinking about what you're going to wear that day because you're going to see him and all that kind of stuff, which is a lovely feeling. But finding a more adult way to handle it or something, but there's some reason for it. So maybe it's going to introduce you to somebody else, or maybe maybe this person's going to need you as a friend or something. I'm not sure. There's some purpose to it, but the purpose is for your self-growth and development. So wherever you have Virgo in your chart, if you have Virgo in a particular house, that might give you a clue. So thank you very much for letting me read for you, and that was quite interesting. And your person, your Scorpio Sag, is also very interesting. So thank you to him as well for letting him entertain us. And yeah, yes, and Spirit's happy that you're excited. Okay, thank you, Santa. Please come back and update us and let me know what's going on. That'll be great. And I hope things work out for you. And I hope you find the love that you need and deserve. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Don't dim your light. Don't dim your light. That's true for all of us. Anyway. Okay. And my computer is doing weird things again. 1 second. Here we go. Every now and again, the screen disappears. Well, Oh, something about what you deserve as well, Santa. Sorry, I just got that. He's there to remind you what you deserve. Okay. Queen. Oh, Queen, why'd you donate? Queen, you didn't need to donate. Okay. For Santa. Right. Energy check on RS. Is he ready for a committed relationship? Okay. You like, where's that back? How are things with RS? Are you guys in communication? Spirit guides and advances. Actually, no, I like this deck right now. Sorry. I'm just gonna clean the energy here a little bit. I don't feel anything yet from RS's side. Are you feeling something? I haven't started shuffling yet, but this is a funny way of shuffling, I know. When you don't have sage, it works. I saw this funny meme online, guys, which was like, and it said something like, imagine lighting sage and you're the one who burns up because you're the negative energy. That made me laugh. Okay. So you're sensing something. I'm getting that you are sensing something, Queen. Like you're sensing a shift in him. At least that's what I'm getting. That's good. Diablo. Are you feeling spicy again? Let's see. Okay, energy. So yeah, okay. Not now, but we were about 3 weeks ago. He kind of offered. Oh, he kind of did. I felt the shift with him doing yes, yeah. Okay. Where have you been? I didn't like the offer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, Alpha. I've been. Where have I been? I'm Queen. Okay, so firstly, I'm just getting that you're sensing stuff and you're into so whatever so your intuition, well, your intuition's always right, but your intuition's especially on point. So whatever you're feeling right now is what you're feeling. So yes, so if you're sensing a shift, your intuition is correct, which you already know, but for some reason Spirit just wants to remind you of that. You didn't like the offer. Okay, I'll ask that separately. But right now, his energy towards you, yes, he feels like you have communicated to him that something that so he feels like you were unnecessarily argumentative as well. He's not really sure how to go about this. He's trying to figure something out. He wasn't expecting you to not like the offer. I'm getting. He wasn't expecting you to not like the offer. Challenges timing. Oh, okay, yeah. He was surprised that you he feels a little under. Okay, this is just him. But he feels a little underappreciated for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because of the offer that was made or whatever, and he feels, and that's just his perception of the issue. But let's see. Yeah, I'm getting he's feeling you're being argumentative for no reason. That's his perception again. Okay, he feels like you're being a little. Okay, this is again. Okay, so suddenly I wasn't feeling any of Aris's energy, Queen, and now suddenly it's like he's like. Now he's like, oh, let me tell you about Queen. Like he's like a little venting. Like he's still very reserved, but he feels like you're being small-minded. I don't know. He's wondering what it is you want. He's wondering if you want more. He's wondering, like, he just feels that it was a fair offer or something like this. It was bullshit. Yeah, but whatever. He just feels like you're being tough. You're being tougher. This is his perception, is what's coming through. He feels you're being tough on him, and he doesn't deserve that. That could be his own immaturity or his own unawakenedness, but he feels you're very set in your ways, and it's going to be hard to compromise with you. Really massaged that card a little too much there, didn't I? Sorry. He just wishes things were a little more calmer with you guys. I don't know if he thinks you think he's angry, or he thought you were a little angry or confrontational. There's a little bit of this happening. Okay, he does want to move. He's still thinking, oh, you both have the devil here in your energy. So you're both a little bit, like, there's a bit of mirroring here. He's still thinking about it. He's still trying to think about how to move forward, but he's just not sure what to do. He feels like he's going around a little bit in circles. He's not sure if he should come back and, like, try to make peace and amends, or whether he should, like, just, like, figure a way to combine the two issues and get going. And then when he thinks about this stuff, he just doesn't like this feeling of, like, being stuck, or, like, to something he doesn't want to be stuck to or something. Oh, he feels like I give him an ultimatum. I don't give him ultimatums. I'm just gonna. It has to be even. Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. But so right now he's perceiving. Yes. So that makes sense that he is very much perceiving this as like an ultimatum or whatever, or just like being like your way or the highway kind of thing. Yeah. Like we have this, like, it's like what he's like, what's like, you're not putting up with this. Like when you just said you're not putting up with his BS, like that's what that energy is here. You also feel that you're being fair. You feel that you are not asking for too much. You don't feel like, you feel like you're being more than fair in the terms of what you both need. Like you're not trying to bully him or something, and he just doesn't see that. You still have a little bit of hope in this, though, I think. I need to look at the situation more. What advice do you need? You feel like you've tried to look at this from different perspectives, tried to figure out what's important to you and things like that. Yeah, you feel like this was like a fair move on your part. You're both like sticking to your guns. There's room and potential for more communication to happen, but right now you're both like a bit confused. Like your intuitive languages are off. Like how he's feeling and perceiving the situation, how you're feeling and perceiving it, is just not. It's not hitting. It's not hitting. Like hitting where it needs to hit. Timing is a little bit of a challenge here. Believing that things are going to work out is a challenge here. Yeah, so is that what he asked you to do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It shows that you're feeling that you're being more than fair. You don't feel like you're being that tough about stuff. Why would he ask? That sounds crazy. Like, sorry, that's just me. Like, why would he ask you not to date while he dates? That's just me. That's not the cards. Why would anyone ask that? So some of the challenge here that Spirit's pointing out for both of you, but possibly for him, is just focusing a little bit, not focusing on the possibilities of what could be, but more about what went wrong and how things could go wrong. Effort. Let's get some cards for the universe on this protection. Why would he want an open relationship? Well, I mean, let me rephrase that. I understand why he'd want an open relationship, but like, why, if he knows, if he knows you don't want an open relationship, why would he want an open relationship? Like, I'm trying to figure out what is his motivation here. You're both trying to get on the same page. Okay. So you both still want to get on the same page. What is this? Okay, so before I started shuffling, I was asking about his motivation and the Two of Cups came out. I'm going to put it back in. So I guess there's real emotion here, but let's see. What is? Did he tell you why he wants an open relationship? Ugh. He's trying to stay. Okay, I was just asking what's his motivation for wanting an open relationship, like beyond the obvious. It's also like he just wants to be in control. He wants to win. It's a little bit of a self-sabotage energy. Did you ask him why? Like, did you ask him why does he want to keep that door open today? I think there might be something there. I think if you understood his motivation, you'll be able to catch the problem in his logic and explain it to him, because I think he's being hard-headed too. So you need to put a mirror up against his logic. Oh my goodness. So Queen, this time I asked in my head, I was like, does he really care about Queen? Like, does he have real emotions for her? And the Two of Cups came out again. And this time with the Ace of Cups. So the emotion is real, but at the same time, there's this type of energy regarding his motivation. So he's kind of in an unhealthy place. Like, he does care about you, and actually he has real emotions for you and feelings, which is why he's like kind of come back again. But there's something else going on here. This own stuff. This is his own stuff. Why is he saying? Oh, not this again. He said he's not in love with you. Well, he's lying to you. He is. But the issue is that he might not know what love is. He might not know what it is to be in love and what it means not to be in love. I was just asking why he's scared to commit. And I think what I'm getting again is his fears around commitment, about losing his sense of self, about all that kind of stuff. Just like who he is and like what is marriage, and like he doesn't want to come second to anyone. He's had some friends or something and he's seen how they've been whipped or something. Like, I don't know. Like, he has all this logic in his head. Yeah, the burden, the response. He doesn't want. He just wants all the benefits and none of the responsibility. He wants full dental, and he doesn't want to work the job. He wants all the benefits. And he doesn't want to come into work. He's scared, but this is him being scared of relationships in general. I don't see him like he's scared of relationships in general still. My goodness, man. Yeah, he's scared of the hard work. He just doesn't want to put the work in. He knows the amount of, like what you were saying, he knows the amount of work he said it'll take, that you're not, like you said, you're a challenge. You're not that easy. Like, not that anybody is. I think he's realizing nobody's like everyone. I think he has a hard time understanding that seeing women as people, like, meaning that it's not just about like, it's not just about him and marriage, like it's about, or commitment, like it's about human beings and having partnerships and needing each other for some reason. But again, I don't like deep diving into him because he has messed up ideas about stuff. But okay, he does have feelings for you, at least. I understand. I mean, I would always go with a real world scenario. If you said he doesn't have feelings for you, fine. But the cards have twice now showed that he does, even when I put it away. But he also wants things his way or the highway, and you've made it clear and you feel you've been fair. So universe, what do you have to say about this connection? Oh, okay. He just feels like he needs to sort himself out. He's a grown ass man and he needs to sort some stuff out. I understand that things might have been challenging for him, but he needs to, like, he might be taking stuff out on you or the connection in terms of trying to assert his sense of independence and who he is, and, you know, not wanting to feel like he's being coerced into things, but he's doing it kind of the wrong way. Okay, Spirit guide. What do you have to say about this connection to Queen? This connection to Queen. What do you have to say about this connection to Queen? Okay. So this, I'm asking specifically Spirit, Universe, whatever, what they have to say about this connection. Yeah, it's still right now, the energy still right now are a bit fraught with just his, like, my way or the highway, the self-sabotage, that kind of stuff. It's just still the current energy as it stands right now. You know, him trying to one up somebody, you know, trying to get their own way, wanting to win, very obsessed with wanting to say, I come first, and that's what's motivating them a little bit. And also just him not understanding you, like not, you know, getting what you're trying to say, like him just reinterpreting what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, look, I don't want to be in an open relationship. And he's like, she's trying to control me. Like, that's not, you know. Spirit, is there anything else? Whoop. Okay, so you talked about give and take, like the balance. So that came out here too. So yeah, so Spirit is saying that you're right in demanding clarity regarding like give and take balance. You're not asking for too much. You have, you know, you've been more than fair. If you guys were able to have a normal, reasonable discussion really about specifics, you know, that you could be open to, like if and when he is more like mature, where it's not simply like, you know, accept my open relationship or not kind of thing. Respectfully, you know, I mean, that's fine. I mean, if he doesn't want to offer a committed relationship, then, but he should have the maturity and respect to say that, you know, like, this is just not me, but as opposed to saying, well, take it or leave it, like an offer, right? There still needs to be some stuff spoken between you guys. There still needs to be some communication for you all to get kind of understand each other, even if you end up not moving towards each other in the right way, or even if you do, there's still communication on the on the docket. He's first, all right, and alone. Yeah. Oh, are you still friends with that L person? I'm just gonna get some advice on this. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's great. Well, maybe then that'll trigger him, not trigger him. That'll not trigger him to make you, what do you say? Not trigger him to make him do what you need him to do, but trigger him to understand that, like, have a open, RS is not having an open conversation with you from his heart space. So the point is, regardless of what you guys decide, there needs to be an open heart space question. Yeah? Oh, there's that deck. I was looking for that deck. Silly deck. Okay, wait. I want to get some advice. Hold on. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. Regarding RS. Regarding RS. What is the advice? I was just like, they're not really giving me much more to, I'm noticing. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, RS. Of RS, no. The Queen. I didn't really like how that came out, but okay. We have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Hold on. Maybe I should refer to the that oracle, because that is I'm pulling a pink card with that. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, true love. See, we got this love stuff coming out again. Hold on, but let's see. Soulmate. Okay. Let go of control issues at the bottom. Hold on. Let me just. I asked for. Firstly, let's address the fact that I don't feel like RS is totally like. He doesn't know yet. Like, even if he's saying stuff like, yeah, I know this is what I want, he doesn't know what he wants. That's anyway. Let me just check something about that oracle. Yes, right. You asked. I don't right now. The energy. Right now, as it stands, like today, like on Monday, no, I don't see him doing that. Probably not like. But he's not sure about things. Like, so. Okay, well, firstly, this card. So no, in the cards that came out, no, it doesn't show that he's looking to offer a committed relationship this way. He's still stuck into this terms of feeling like, oh, we had this fight, we had this argument, or she's confrontational or whatever. But at the heart of that reading, he is thinking about it. He is trying to think about a path forward, and it's a little like 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. He does think about it. He is contemplating and chewing over what you said to him, but he's a little like rocks in his head. Like, he's not sure what he's thinking yet. The cards seem to indicate that a part of him does think he wants to, but it's like his ego or some other part of himself is like, no, that's not the right thing to do. So until he gets aligned within himself, I don't see that happening. I don't feel even though the cards didn't show him offering a committed relationship right now, I don't think it's a hard no. I think it's crossed his mind. Like, he's listening to what you're saying. Okay, I was gonna, for those oracles, I wanted to actually read from the book because I thought I remember reading one of those and I liked that. So from the watching the clouds thing, the watching the clouds card, it's saying that there are times when the most empowering thing you can do is to step off the path, stretch out, and like relax basically, and watch the clouds float by. This is renewing and regenerating. Okay, so it's asking you to take some step back, look at this from a bigger picture. So give it some time. Actually, I mean, not that you have to give it time, wait for him, but just give your emotions a little bit of time. Let's see. So here it's talking about looking beneath the surface in your life and you'll find treasure. Okay, that's obvious. And what's the second? Okay. On this journey, confronts dragons and overcomes obstacles. And in the process, you discover the depth of treasure in their soul. Offer this treasure found in most unexpected places. Okay, so there's a little bit of self, because I was asking what's advice about RS. Okay, so basically they're just like both of you, like take a second, take a beat. You said you felt a shift in his energy a couple of days ago. I think he's processing. His energy showed that he is processing. So it's hard for us to say yes or no because he's not sure himself what he's doing. I know you said that he communicated that he doesn't, love you or whatever, but I don't even know if this dude knows what love is. But nonetheless, it is what it is. You care about him. He means something to you. I'm seeing quite a few like love type cards come up. I do think he has feelings and emotions for you, but he hasn't sorted himself out. So I don't think I think the moment he's clear in his head is when you're going to be able to pick that up as well. And right now we can't pick it up because he's not sure himself. What I just got here, hold on. Let me just make sure before I. Okay, so you know how you're all like, I'm Queen of Swords energy or something? So I just got this. So the one thing is that I'm getting that Spirit's kind of guiding you to say, stand your ground, but in a different way from however you have been. Like he is feeling really pushed into a corner, and that's just making things worse for him for whatever reason. Like yes, you are challenging him, and that's good. Like don't stop challenging him, but maybe find a different way to do that. I don't know what that means. Something more energetically than maybe through words or through fighting. I'm not sure. You'll know that best. Allow him to express itself and clarify is what they're saying. Like make sure, like, if he says, I'm like, take him through your logic and be like, well, then that means that I'm just dating you while you date other people. So that doesn't make me feel better about myself. Like, kind of take him through the steps through what you're thinking. You have to almost make him understand. You have to lead him into your thinking. And then if he's still like whatever, then it's fine. But like something like that's coming through for there to be some real change. Like don't like make it clear that you're not going to compromise on what you expect, but maybe not be as harsh or whatever. I'm not sure what that means. I just kept hearing that, but he's perceiving something as harsh. So if this is something you want to do, you don't have to do that. But if this is something you want to do, then he just needs to feel you're less harsh. That doesn't mean compromising your expectations and what you'll accept or not, but something about how you guys communicate. Yeah. So then it's about when he puts a twist on things, I think it's about like being like, just being like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, let's spend this time until we understand each other. Like, we're not, like, I'm not here to fight you, like that kind of thing. Like they're wanting you to be like, what came out? What was that? Like, they want you to be the King of Wands almost. Right. So they're like, somehow asking you to like take leadership through a different way. Like, so obviously, yes. And I believe what you're saying, like, and I know situations like that, it's frustrating. So yes, people who just don't listen, but they're just saying that you know this guy well enough that you know there's some way to do it, or something. Not, it's not that you know, but if you think about it, something like that. Like I'm not really sure what that is. What is the word? Something about you guys being on the same page. Like you're both trying to accomplish. Oh, that came out in your overall energy too. Okay, so something about how you guys are trying to accomplish the same thing. Like remind them of that and then lead or something. Anyway, I won't. Like you'll know best what to do. So, but that's kind of what we have for you. So I'm not sure. It's kind of like it's very nuanced. And I can see, I can feel it's like exasperating because you can feel someone so close. Like you're so close. Just listen to my logic. Just like let down your guard and just listen to me a little bit, just kind of thing. But like I see that this person does have feelings for you and does love you and care about you. So I just got this something about like the fact like if his fears are about like commitment and union, like then like dismantle those fears from him. Like just be like somehow like tell him like if you think marriage is like a ball or not whatever any kind of committed really is like a ball and chain like that's not me. Like I'm not some ball and chain. Like just like make like use your queen of sword, use your sword to like go through that or something like that. Anyway, okay. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Queen. I appreciate you trusting with your energy. I'm like really tired, but if I know I told Alpha I'd pull Alpha a card. So, or if there was, I'm not sure if there was anyone else here, but if not, then I'm gonna go. Girl, Queen, you sure you want to be with this dude? He seems like a lot of work. Alpha, did you have a question? I'll pull you a card. Oh, where have I been? I know I've been trying to. I've been life. I've been. Goodness knows. Just lots of stuff been going on that I've had to attend to. So I was able to still do the private reads, but trying to get on lives was a bit challenging. Try and come on at least even for little times a bit more often because I think that's important to the YouTube algorithm as well. So, how are you? How's everything with you? How's everything with both of you? Alpha. I hope you're both doing okay. The world's a scary place right now. So, oh, you don't let him get on it. Well, then you are a better person than me, Queen. I would have been just like, ain't nobody got time for this. No, I'm sure he's a sweet and loving person. What is Becca Taurus's feeling towards me? Not in community. Oh, wait, what's in shock? I don't want to be in shock. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're okay, Alpha. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please give us a simple, clear message about Taurus's feelings towards Alpha. Oh my goodness. Too many. Okay, sure. Thank you. Yes, I've been like, I'm energetically open today. So yes, the energies are mixing a little. So the deck, they're not really saying anything. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and alphas, that's good. Alphas, RH. RH is energy. What is about? Spirit, I asked you for a clear card. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and alphas, good. Please give us a clear, simple message. RH's feelings for Alpha. RH's feelings for Alpha. This person, like, I'm feeling underwater. Like, this person is, like, their energy towards you is, like, muffled. What is Alex's energy? Generosity. So we have 9 of, this is a little different, this deck, 9 of Vessels. The World. I'm personally feeling like a muffled, like, energy, like it's not, it's garbled. It's neither strong or quiet. It's just, it's somewhere else. There's something far away about Arch's energy towards you. They are grateful. They're kind of talking about it in a past tense, or in a sense that's like kind of like, you know, when you're trying to look at the good things in life kind of thing. So the pole star and the journey. So personally, it feels muffled to me. Like I can't quite hear it, which could just be that I can't quite hear what's really at the heart of the issue, or whether that's just like some kind of facade of what emotional energy around you. They still use you for some kind of guidance, meaning like whether something you said to them, if you help motivate them at some time, that's how they're anchored to you in thinking about the times that were like where they knew you were like this rock for them or something like that. Like they have this steady, like their energy towards you is recalling the steadiness of your energy, but it feels far away or something, or I can't quite pick up on it. But that's what I'm getting. I'm not sure. I guess maybe the fact that it's not contact. Maybe that's why. No, but the muffledness is not about no communication. I don't know. That's all I'm getting right now. If I'm sorry. Okay. So anyway, So that's what. I'm trying to. There is something muffled. There's a water. It's like water. There's something kind of angelic as well. Like something angelic and water. Oh my goodness, I can't make it out. Oops. Why is my connection unstable? Sorry, 1 second. My computer's doing something weird. No. Didn't that happen with your dad before? I remember when you mentioned it or something. I'm sorry. Is that that can't be easy. Is that still kind of, are there like threads and stuff from that are still impacting you? Like obviously that's silly. Of course it's impacting you, but I mean, is there something from that that's kind of manifesting in other aspects of your life? Sorry, my words might not be coming right. Okay. I hope I'm getting these messages. Sorry, my messages are slow, I think. Oh, I'm not sure, but yeah, I showed no emotion. Maybe. So she's trying to make sense of it. There's like a grateful type of energy, transformational type of energy that was done. I just asked from this deck, I just said, is there a general message for Alpha that Alpha needs to hear that'll make sense to Alpha? And we got stand your ground. So if you're facing something, it's just kind of reinforcing this energy of like protecting your energy, you know, being strong, being sturdy, not like just something like don't let the bastards get you down, that kind of thing kind of coming up. We also have universe at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're having some awakening or clarity or some leveling up, not leveling up, some achieving of something. So I don't know, hopefully that has some relevance. Okay, so Alpha, I hope that helps her. I'm suddenly like so tired. My eyes are like suddenly closing. So yeah, there must be some reason for this. Stand your ground. And we also have deception and envy as some kind of challenge. So if you're going through something, just, you know, you're protected by your spirit guides. So keep that close to your heart, hopefully. Okay, so anyway, thank you everyone for joining me today. I'll try to come on more often. Take care. Thank you for letting me pull a card for you as well, Alpha. No, I don't. Yeah. Anyway, but thank you for your patience. I appreciate that as well. Yes, and okay. Good night, everyone, wherever you are. Stay safe, and blessings to everybody. Okay, bye.